The shuttle's ramp hissed open onto a crimson dusk. Elias Kane stepped out, boots sinking into spongy moss that glowed faintly under twin moons. No honor guard waited, only a semicircle of Xari hunters, their obsidian claws flexing like switchblades. The tallest matriarch, Vera, tilted her ridged skull. "Your species files no talons," she said, voice a low growl through the translator bead in Elias's ear. "How do you kill?" "I don't," Elias answered. "Not today." A ripple of amusement passed through the hunters. Children watched from the canopy bridges above, bioluminescent freckles pulsing. One dropped lower than the rest, a runt named Crix, barely waist-high to Elias, claws still soft nubs. Crix's eyes, huge and gold, fixed on the human's gloved hands. Vera gestured, and the hunters parted. Elias walked the moss path toward the council spire, a living tower of braided vines and crystal. Every step drew stares. Strength here was measured in scars and reach. Elias had neither. His only weapons were folded inside his coat, a collapsible drone the size of a wristwatch and a neural lace that let him think faster than most. Xari could blink dot inside the spire's hollow heart. The council waited on perches of petrified bone. Elders on the left, war leaders on the right, Crix's mother, an archivist perched center. The debate had already begun. "Trade with clawless prey invites extinction," snarled General Scar, tail lashing. "They breed fast. They'll swarm." Archivist Lyra countered. "Their ships cross the void without wings. That is evolution by other means." Elias raised a hand. Silence fell like a blade. "I offer a demonstration," he said. Scar laughed. "Show us your fangs, Softskin." Elias flicked his wrist. The drone unfolded mid-air, wings shimmering into existence holographic membranes that mimicked Xari flight patterns. It darted between perches, projecting data, star maps, crop yields, fusion schematics. The council leaned forward despite themselves. Then the lights died. Emergency glyphs flared red. Rogue attackers, exiles who rejected any alliance, dropped from hidden vents. Claws flashed. Vera roared, intercepting the first assassin. Elias hit the floor as a blade meant for his throat carved the air above him. He rolled, slapped his palm to the moss. The drone split into a swarm of micro-drones, each no larger than a moth. They didn't cut. They stung, delivering targeted paralytics. One assassin froze mid-leap, claws splayed like a statue. Another dropped, snarling, as his nervous system locked. Crix had followed Elias inside. The child crouched behind a bone perch, trembling. An exile spotted him, raised a claw. Elias moved without thinking. He tackled Crix, shielding the child with his body. The claw raked his shoulder, drawing blood but not depth. Elias's coat was lined with smart weave that hardened on impact. He pressed two fingers to the exile's neck. A pulse from his neural lace overloaded the attacker's implant. The Xari collapsed, unconscious. The skirmish ended in seconds. Vera's hunters subdued the rest. Medics dragged the rogues away. Elias sat up, blood soaking his sleeve, Crix clinging to his leg. "You bled for my young," Lyra said, voice soft. "Restraint isn't weakness," Elias replied. "It's choosing who lives." Scar stared at the frozen assassins, then at the human who'd neutralized them without killing. "You could have ended them." "I still can," Elias said. "But alliances aren't built on graves." The council reconvened at dawn. Debate raged, but the tide had shifted. Crix, now bold, climbed onto the central perch and placed something in Elias's hand. A single claw, shed naturally, polished to a sheen. A child's gift. Vera approached last. From her own forearm she drew a larger claw ceremonial, never used in hunt, and pressed it into Elias's palm beside Crix's. "Strength is adaptation," she said. "You wear no claws, yet you command the swarm. We will learn from you." Elias closed his fist around both gifts. And we'll learn your reach. Together, we stretch farther than either alone. Above them, the spire's vines unfurled new leaves, glowing brighter as if the planet itself approved.